Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe.
Thank you for being an awesome pledge hammer on Patreon. Ken, I'm not eligible to get a case of craft beer de Leon. Brock Lesnar beats up Rey Mysterio's son. Again. Kofi Kingston gets rolled up by Dolph Ziggler in a throwaway moment. And the Firefly Funhouse is back, and it is not as good as it was before. I am Chopper Pete Quinnell. Press the thumbs up, give us a subscribe, and press the eye above my head to let me know what you thought of SmackDown, where you can choose from Smacknificent, Smacktastic, Smack Bang in the Middle, Smackdowner, and a smack in the face. This is the October 25th episode of Friday Night SmackDown in about 4 minutes. The show opened with the competitors of Team Hogan and Team Flair at Crown Jewel already in the ring, waiting for an episode of Miz TV. What are you wearing, Chad Gable? But the Raw stars weren't there because I guess continuity matters now. Everybody cuts promos back and forth and run the other team down, which leads to Hogan offering a 3-on-3 match as a tease for the Crown Jewel match, which Sami Zayn eventually accepts, but swaps himself out for Cesaro because he pulled his neck on the flight over. Poor Sami. The New Day, sans Xavier Woods, come out next and have a very quick match with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Tag Team, which ends with Dolph Ziggler rolling up Kofi Kingston. This was a complete throwaway moment as the Revival came out afterwards and started beating down on the New Day, which allowed Heavy Machinery to make the save, with the B-Team and Lucha House Party watching backstage. Kingston lost to Dolph Ziggler via roll-up to build to the largest tag team turmoil match to determine the World Cup for the best tag team in the world. Come on, guys. Kofi has gone from the most over champion in the company to an afterthought in the space of 2 weeks. Why couldn't New Day have won this match? And if they had to lose, which they didn't, why couldn't Big E take the pin? This is just further proof that WWE never saw Kofi as the top guy, and he was a placeholder lying in wait for Lesnar to take over once Fox came around. Lacey Evans came out next for a match against enhancement talent, and she threatened to walk away because the crowd don't deserve to see her in action, which she did do up to a count of 9, when she ran back in the ring for an immediate women's right and the victory. This was fun. Next was the return of the Firefly Funhouse, which was really disappointing. Ramblin' Rabbit was brought back to life and then eaten by Mercy the Buzzard. That's it. There was no mention of it being burned beforehand, no burn marks, no nothing, and that's the build to the Universal Championship rematch at Crown Jewel. Fiend isn't winning, is he? Drew Gulak had a match with Kalisto next, which Kalisto won thanks to a distraction from Braun Strowman, who came out to put the hurt on Gulak after he attempted to do a PowerPoint presentation about how Strowman can lose to Fury. Strowman then powerslammed him and said he's going to win at Crown Jewel. Michael Cole was in the ring next, introducing Daniel Bryan, and he asked him if the Yes movement was back. This brought out Shinsuke Nakamura, who Bryan pinned last week, and Sami Zayn, who offered an allegiance with Bryan. Bryan didn't accept, but he didn't confirm the Yes movement is back either, walking away. I don't know what this storyline is, but you'd think it would end with a face turn considering he's already turned face, and he teamed with Roman on multiple occasions. Nikki Cross versus Mandy Rose was next, with Sasha Banks and Bayley on commentary, who are undoubtedly the highlight. Heel Bayley is great. Cross picked up the win with the neckbreaker. Cain Velasquez has his own music and entrance now, which is far more colorful than I thought it would be. He's joined by his own Paul Heyman, Rey Mysterio, who puts over Dominic more than anything, and then calls out Lesnar for the advertised face-to-face. Heyman and Lesnar then appear on the screen, and we get a long drawn-out reveal that Lesnar has beaten up Dominic again, which prompted Mysterio and Velasquez to go hunting for him into an ad break. Coming back from it, and we're in the trainer's room with the three of them when Lesnar comes in and brutalizes everyone, hitting an F5 on Mysterio into a wall and an F5 on Velasquez onto Dominic. This was awesome and injected some much needed life into the show. But it does make me want to see Brock versus Mysterio rather than Brock versus Velasquez. Then we had the main event of King Corbin, Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro versus Roman Reigns, Shorty G and Ali. And this was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. Gable in particular had an amazing hot tag sequence which the crowd were really into, with Ali and Reigns having a good showing too. Reigns getting a huge pop for a hot tag in. And as always, Cesaro is awesome. Reigns picked up the win in a nice closing sequence with Cesaro. This was good. Overall, this show felt very lackluster and boring most of the time, with some nice moments peppered throughout. The focus was Crown Jewel, but nothing on the show particularly made me excited for it. The main event and the Lesnar Beatdown elevate this show to a low smack bang in the middle. Well, there we go. I think that was about 4 minutes. I've never done one of these before. Don't forget to vote in the poll to leave your rating of the show and leave us a comment letting us know what you thought as well. Is Seth Rollins cracking under pressure? AEW's JR certainly seems to think so. Click the video to the right to be taken to that video right now to find out more, and press the other video to find out more about Vince McMahon being open to a CM Punk return. A special thank you to our pledge hammers on Patreon, some of whom you can see scrolling below me right now. I've been Chopper Pete Cornell, and that was Friday Night SmackDown.